My tribe, I hope you guys are doing litty. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Moon, this is Froggy, and today we got a collective message for you guys. Please remember this won't resonate for everyone, so let's find out what Spirit wants you guys to know. Okay, I feel like I'm picking up on a person that is very, very strong. I feel like you've been through a lot of things in your life that has taught you how to have like almost like supreme or almost getting like superior self-control. You're also highly, highly intuitive. You may notice that like throughout your life, your intuition, it just guides you to the right places all the time. Like whenever you need something along your journey, it's like someone may pop up or you're just drawn to the thing that's going to help you in your journey, right? But the thing is, whoever this message is for, you may have grown up, some of you may be sort of struggling like financially right now, but it's almost like pain and struggle and financial struggle was supposed to be a part of your purpose, and it was supposed to build you into a really strong, resilient, intuitive person, like someone that listens to their intuition over like I'm literally seeing somebody and there's just like all these faces and heads like screaming at, like yelling at them, like just imagine all these people like at me like rah, like, you know, telling you what to do and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, something about your purpose was or could be, you know, like to struggle, but it's to build up your armor. And it's like no matter what, like even like a million people screaming at you, like telling you what to do, it's like your intuition is stronger than even all these people. It's like, come here, come here, come here. Ah! It's like that. It's like that. Okay, and this is the thing, like you actually really, really thrive when you are alone. Like something tells me that whoever you are, you may like to study, you may like to just spend time in solitude. I also get that you hold some really, really ancient wisdom. Like it's almost like there's Sanskrit written on you. Maybe some of you have this like Sanskrit tattoos, or you're attracted to like something about Egypt. It's like your soul is kind of like a wanderer, right? It's like, I feel like in many incarnations you've been an individual that has walked like alone, when it comes to your purpose, you know. I feel like you may have had a really not so easy, you know, upbringing, but it turned you like, I'm hearing that song like Survivor by Beyonce. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. Survivor, I'm gonna make it, I'm not gonna stop, keep working harder. Oh. Okay, so yeah, it is. It's like you hold this ancient wisdom inside of you, like, oh my God. You know, it's like you really just thrive in your mind palace. Like you really thrive when you're alone. That may be when your best ideas come to you. That may be when you're able to do the most, right? To create the most, to just like explore your internal world. Like, you know, you are very, very deep. And I feel like it's something about your time. You're very selective around who you spend your time with, because it's something like, you know, that time is money, so I spend it on a watch. Hold up. Because girls is players too. I don't know, maybe some of you got a history of being a player. But either way, it's like something about time. Like your time is very precious to you. Like you understand there's only, you know, a certain amount of time you have, and you'd rather spend it doing things that bring you peace than things that bring you struggle or chaos or pain, right? And it's because of the way you've been built. Like some of you may have a very strong attraction to like wolves. You may have a pet dog. Somebody could have, you could see a lot of butterflies. Like someone may have used to like to catch butterflies, or you try to catch butterflies like with the net and everything, like Animal Crossing, where like I could be like that, you know? But you've been through like some kind of, some of you been through a Kundalini awakening, like, it's like from rags to fucking like spiritually wealthy. It's like some of you had to grow up around like a lot of struggle so that you could recognize the spiritual wealth within yourself, right? And then when it comes to your beliefs around potentially finances and money, it may be part of your purpose to not only be strong but to also rewrite your beliefs, right? Reprogram your beliefs around financial prosperity, abundance, because like, truth be told, it doesn't really matter like what kind of situation you're born into, so long as you have the strength and resilience to overcome it, you can really program and create the reality you want at your own command. You know, like there's nothing that stops you except yourself, and really it just takes like 21 days, it takes 31 days to create a shift in your subconscious mind, which means 30 days of, it's just like going to a job, right? For 30 days, and then you get your paycheck at the end of the fucking 30 days, right? Why wouldn't you invest that time into yourself, you know, on a daily and consistent basis for 30 days to attract money into your life, right? It just feels like that's a big part of your purpose, is to like really spend time in deep thought and reflection and, you know, thinking about your beliefs and thinking about the world. And you know, you have a very deep perception on the world, and you know, this may be something that a lot of people don't grasp about you or know about you, but yeah, your intuition is very, very strong, and I get this really strong ancient energy about whoever I'm reading for. So at the moment, right, what I'm getting is, yeah, so you've been through some kind of spiritual awakening, spiritual activation, like something's telling me Kundalini awakening for some of you. So you may have been through a dark night of the soul, an ego death. You know, just like solitude is really your safe space. And I just feel like you've been through so much shit, right? Like just so much shit, but it's made you so fucking strong. Like titanium. Like if someone's shooting bullets at you, like like it's like you're titanium. Like even if people shoot bullets at you, they just bounce right off you, right? Like you're very strong, you have very thick skin. Like people could, you know, insult you and all of that, and it wouldn't even faze you, whereas like someone who hasn't worked on that kind of resilience, you know, a negative comment could really just ruin their day, right? But not with you. Like there's something just so strong, like you have this spiritual armor and this spiritual wealth inside of you that, to be honest, what I'm getting is there's something that you know, right? Maybe you've spent time researching something, and there's something that you know that you've sort of been thinking about potentially teaching people about. It's like you have this desire to speak about or teach people about some kind of potentially like corruption in the world, or something that you're very knowledgeable about. Okay, like you're almost meant to be a teacher, or some of you may have a history of being a priest, or you may have a history of being religious. You may have grown up like going to the church. Some of you could be religious, though. You take what resonates. But yeah, it's like you have this feeling inside of you like you want to teach something to someone. It may be to like in the public eye, it may be to like a small community of people, it may even be to one person, right? But basically you're being called to bring about some kind of energetic justice here that's going to bring about an activation. Now for some of you this could be on a bigger scale, like, you know, to an audience, or for some of you it's just like to one person. And yeah, like that's what I'm getting. Activation and symbolism. You may want to talk about symbols that you've worked with, symbols that you visualize. You could be a deep meditator, right? And I think that if this is your message, like meditation could be something that really kind of saved your life. It's like the thing that helps you feel connected to everything, reminds you of your connection to everything and everyone, even though you like grew up with like like when you was growing up, it's like everything in your life was telling you that you were separate from everything around you and everyone. But when you meditate, it's like you're separate from people, but you feel more connected to like everything and everyone when you're meditating. So some of you may want to share knowledge about a book, or you may want to show somebody a book, right? If you have this like intuitive nudge to, like, say somebody calls you an old friend, or a friend or a family member, or someone connected to you could be really wanting your assistance right now. Like, I feel a soul is like calling out for whoever this is for. They're like help me. You could have a very strong telepathic bond with somebody that's really needs your help right now, and whatever knowledge you hold could really bring them an activation, or even something as simple as showing this person a particular symbol could actually activate them, right? It's interesting. But yeah, for some of you, this could be just like a career that you want to go into as well, where you become a teacher. You know, I feel like some of you have done a lot of traveling in the astral. You do a lot of work in the astral. Some of you may feel like you want to meditate more lately, or spend more time with the trees. Okay. So on top of that, there's someone, take what resonates, tribe, but I can see that there is someone that you may be nostalgic about. There could be some kind of reconciliation, or you getting back together with somebody. This could be someone from your past, or this could be somebody new, like a soul reunion, right? Okay, so actually, I'm just going to say it's something about your childhood, okay? When you were a child, it's like you may find yourself like in childhood memories a lot, like coming up a lot, or you go back in time, like you definitely go back in time a lot. This could be something you do in the astral as well, but it's like you're rewriting. Something's being rewritten is what I'm getting. Something's being rewritten. Your take on, like, I'm getting voiceovers. Some of you may want to do like voiceovers, or like read to somebody, or read to the public. Clarify the Six of Cups. Yeah. So what the angels are saying here is like, it's like, you know, some of you may choose to like isolate yourselves a lot, like from people, you know, partly because you find a lot of peace being like alone, but some of you, it's like, it could be, you know, a kind of defense mechanism to protect yourself from just like a lot of hardships from your past, right? But I'm just getting that you're quite nostalgic, you know what I mean? And there's something that some of you you may tend to kind of go around in circles about something that happened in your past, but the spirits are saying like it's safe for you to kind of put that to rest, you know, because I feel like you're really being called to take a chance on something, to take a leap of faith, right? Like, for some of you, this may be somebody from your past coming back that you may feel called to actually like show this person something, tell them something, teach them something, right? Download something into their freaking, like, whatever you've uploaded, it's like you got to download it into them. This could be someone you have a very strong soul connection with, but it feels like kind of reconciliation energy. So someone that may have just recently come back around, or could be about to come around, or you just got back in communication with. Yeah, the Lovers. So yeah, it could be a very strong soul connection. But it's like, yeah, you and this person may have gone around in circles a lot. And it's like there's a lot of pleasure, but there's a lot of like failure. Right? And for some of you, this may just be you, you know, concerned about maybe potentially getting in the public eye and talking about what you want to talk about, because even though it's like your childhood dream or something that you know would bring you a lot of pleasure, something you've dreamed about since you was a kid, you may find yourself going in circles and thinking like, well, shit, how could it go wrong? Well, I always like to say, just think one time how it could go right for you. That's all you got to do to manifest that reality, because most of the time we just think, what's the worst case scenario, right? All you gotta do is one time think, what's the best thing that could possibly happen? So some of you, like if this is your message, you may be being called to move, like to actually change homes. You may be called to take a chance on that. It's almost like someone disappearing and just like popping up as a completely brand new person. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, just so you know, whatever it is that you want to teach or tell somebody or tell a group of people, like, is something that's going to bring actual justice. Like it's going to bring balance to this universe, right? Like that's what it's meant to do. Balance, justice. I can feel the angels coming out, right? Yeah, it's like angelic justice. It's like justice for your angelic family, right? The angels that aren't even in bodies right now that are supporting you, like it's the knowledge you hold, and you came to this planet to basically share those codes, right? Whatever friggin' Sanskrit is written on you, on your energy body, like it's really full on. But yeah, you may be called to move. Some of you may be called to take a leap of faith on moving in with somebody. Some of you may be called to take a leap of faith on starting to date again, right? Or like go on a date with somebody. Right? Okay, so here's the thing, like if this is your reading and if you found that you've been going around in circles with somebody and it just like it doesn't seem to get off the ground, it keeps like it's not working out, but there's a really strong like past life connection, I'm seeing that on that timeline, it's like you're basically meant to help this person, like give them some kind of activation and then move on, right? If you try to hang on to this person from your past, it's like you will end up heartbroken. You know what I mean? You will end up heartbroken. And then if you choose to take a leap of faith on sharing your truth and potentially moving, relocating, doing some sort of reprogramming on your mind, like I'm just seeing ultimate clarity, like just ultimate clarity moving forward for you. And nothing like standing in your way, you know. You may be called to move in silence. But yeah, I just feel like this very angelic, powerful energy off of who I'm reading for. And, you know, some of you may be in a third party situation, right? And that could, or there may be a third party involved with this person from your past. And it's just like going around in circles. It's like it's not going anywhere, but there's something in your contract with this person where you're meant to like, I guess you signed up to put this person on some kind of path, right? We know you can only lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. But there's something like you're supposed to say or share to either a group of people or to a person that could really change their life, right? It's like the angels are kind of hounding you to do it. Like, that's what I'm getting. The Emperor, yeah. They're hounding you to step into potentially a leadership role, or to just sort of take control and take charge of a situation. You know, take the lead, take divinely inspired action, but be balanced and fair in what you are doing, because, yeah, there's some kind of brand new opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. Something very brand new for you guys, okay? You know, some of you may just feel like being alone because you're in an environment where you don't resonate with the people around you, right? This could be why your soul is telling you to kind of like take a leap of faith on potentially moving at some point, right? And starting something new, starting all over again. Like, and for some of you, this could be your intuition telling you to get out there, start dating, right? Because you've been spending a lot of time alone. And all you got to do is just ask the universe, bring me this, and boom, no more confusion and victory, baby. Victory, that's what we call a fucking victory, my tribe. So let me get some extras for you. Oh my gosh, your command. Like, I was just saying that. At your command, your reality can become whatever you want to shape it into. This is your energy, right? And I'm getting, you're very protective over your energy. You're very protective over your time, right? It's like where your attention goes, of course energy flows, but it's like this gold energy flows wherever you put your attention. So, you know, there's someone that needs your help right now. Someone that's kind of sold out to the slave system. Someone that's kind of just, maybe they've sold out to the devil. Like, you take what resonates, but you're meant to redirect this person. And then I see the contract burning, right? Or someone's angels or guides are literally like trying to get you to prompt someone in a certain direction, or this could be a community into a certain direction, right? People that have like just sold out to their lower minds, or a person. And you know, like, there's this energy of someone trying to hide, right? Or a group of people that are trying to hide, and it's almost like your job to bring them out of hiding. So yeah, you take that how it freaking resonates, but you know, your angels are encouraging you to go on more adventures, and that means like with people, as well, like, or just do adventurous things. Do, like, if that means sharing your knowledge, like, do something that's like out there for you, you know, or actually go on adventures with people. Because yeah, that could be the thing that also brings you guys deeply into aligns you with your, if you have star soul family on the planet, like, that could really bring them in, right? Someone's got an undercover spaceship keeping tabs on them. It feels like that's the Andromedans, right? Tell us more about this shit. Gay. Oh, somebody could be gay. You didn't have to be. You could just be real motherfucking happy, tribe. Maybe someone's gay and they're magnetizing more gay people to them, right? But here's the thing about your energy. This is why you're so protective, because your energy attracts light, but it also attracts like really low vibrational, like lustful, greedy, like fucked up energies, right? Like manipulative, fucked up, reptilian kind of energies, because your energy is so powerful, right? Some of you are magnetizing like unconditional love toward you. And I'm getting that there is a spaceship that is like undercover watching you as you kind of fulfill your purpose. Look at this. Your trauma equals activation and awakening. So I say, like, no matter what kind of environment you grew up in, it was meant to activate you and awaken you, and then you were meant to go around and light up other lights, right? Tell me more about this spaceship. Someone definitely has a feminine figure in the spirit. You lost this person, and I'm seeing flowers at a like, this person was not cremated. They were buried. This is for someone out there. There's Aquarius and Gemini energy out here. Like, this feels like a grandmother in the spirit. Because I'm seeing like pearls. So just so you know, someone part of your trauma was to lose this grandparent or this feminine figure, right? They may have done things when they were alive on earth that were kind of like toxic, or treated you in a toxic way, but you know, like, this soul in the spirit, like, they're watching you. They know like what's coming for you, and they see there's a lot of good luck, a lot of fortune coming towards you, right? You may not notice, but there's so much divine intervention occurring in your life, you know, especially if you be seeing 000, like that means that you're manifesting and you just don't even realize that like something you asked the universe for is manifesting through a very uncanny, you know, unique kind of way. So when you be seeing them triple zeros or lots of zeros, like just know that you're a master manifester, right? Like that's what I'm saying. At your command, you can reset, reprogram, fucking write the reality how you want. But yeah, someone's got a grandma in the spirit that is like, they want you to know that there's certain things you're destined for in this lifetime. And I guess there's a bit of an apology here for this feminine in the spirit trying to control you, or maybe like attacking you in some way, right? That could have been a big part of your activation, losing a grandmother or a mother at a really young age, or potentially even recently, tribe, right? But it's like, aside from that, just a lot of the traumatic things you're going through, tribe, it's, you know, and the uncertainty you've experienced, it's so that you have absolute certainty and faith in spirit, and, you know, you trust your intuition 100% certainly, right? And not only that, but like, it's like you have the ability to go within and heal and repair and fix yourself from any kind of trauma. And this is a gift you bring in from a different life. You know, you can recover from fucking anything. Like, you just bounce back. You're gonna be taking some time off and then you come back and it's like, it's game time, bitches. Right? You know, you're very skilled at healing, at fixing things, at restoring things, at upgrading people. And I guess you just got to recognize that. You know, some of you don't realize how powerful that gift of yours is, like how activating your presence is. I'm also getting someone could be meant to be famous for their fitness, right? So yeah, someone may be like fully into fitness and could get a lot of attention and recognition for their fitness journey. 10 of Pentacles, yeah, and also manifest a lot of wealth. You could be a Capricorn, Leo, Libra, or Gemini if that's for you. Right? So yeah, I hope this message like finds who it resonates for, because it's a bit all over the place, like for me, but I don't know if it's coming across like that. You know, I think the spirit just wants to let you guys know, if this message is for you, you've got like a lot of financial stability that you sort of do not see coming, right? So right now, what you just really need to do is focus on what is new. Focus on, like, you know, them 000s, like trusting that everything is working out perfectly for you, because it literally is, right? Some of you are about to get a new home, or you have a nudge to travel or move to a new location. Could be for a divine masculine, or you could be the divine masculine, right? Or to fight for your divine masculine, right? So your soul, some of you, your soul is calling you at a certain location to go and fight for your person, like your divine counterpart. And you may not even realize it. And that's what I'm saying, like, could be some kind of spiritual war going on where something's trying to keep you stuck in the current place that you are, but your soul is calling you elsewhere because your companion is there, even if you haven't met them, right? This is a war. This is a war, and someone's a walk-in. Could be a walk-in. Someone may have been around in the Mayan times. Right, we got someone's a walk-in. Enemies. Oh, fuck, that just got deep. Okay. Now, I think this is why some of you have been watched by an undercover ship, right? This ship could be cloaked in 0 point or 5th force energy. It's like this ship has been like watching over you since you were a baby. Like, and we picked this up from the Orions about like a week or two ago. But this feels like more for somebody that is connected to the Andromedans, because look at this, gang. We got 666 out here, not in a fearful way. It just, you may have seen 666, right? You may have been attacked by very low vibrational energies in your life, right? You may not realize that you've had a lot of enemies, like spiritual enemies. There's something like Like some of you could have literally, you've been monitored since you were a baby, right? Or you was like bugged when you was a baby, or you've been watched heavily watched since you was a child. Not only like for some of you, this could be by the government, but for some of you, it's also by this particular ship, right? Tell us more about this ship, man. Magic. Okay, it's like this ship has protected you and your field from any dark magic that's been cast upon you. Right, this could be the Arcturians that are watching over you guys as well in this cloaked ship. Source codes, right? They got magic source codes. They know that you are magic, right? You could be, you could hold these really powerful codes. Like I told you, there's something so motherfucking ancient about whoever I'm reading for. Like you have a connection to Egypt. You have a connection to Atlantis. Some of you have a connection to Lemuria. You have a connection to Maya. Right? You may have been around in the Bronze Age. I'm telling you, like, and this is why you're being watched. And it's because of the codes that you carry. And it's not like the thing is, everyone's, you know, matrix and signature, energy signature is unique. And something about yours is very magical. And you may not even realize, like, you've been watched since you was a baby, right? Either by the Arcturians, the Andromedans, and potentially for some of you, the Orions. But you signed up for that. Like, that was your soul contract, you know? So you may, like, look out up at the stars sometimes, or, you know, and feel like you're being watched, or the stars are talking to you. Right? They are higher consciousness. The stars are angels. You know, you can literally talk to them. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, baby, how I wonder what you are. Right? Some of you, you have an ability to like, or you will in this lifetime, go through an activation where you will have supernatural ability to manipulate certain elements in this universe, right? And this is why when this comes online, you know, you may find a lot of like motherfucking enemies trying to, you know, you may not even realize who your enemies are. Like they could be all around you, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to instill fear, but it's something like some of you could have been almost taken into cults as children. It was 666, but 666 is not a like devil number to me. It's actually a highly spiritual number to me. But I know for like a lot of the collective, they think, you know, 666 is an evil number. But when you see it, sometimes it's a good thing to, you know, check yourself and who you're hanging around, like who you should trust, like not to trust people so easily or trust their intentions, because they could be placed there to throw you off your track, right? Maybe, you know, the devil comes in as everything you want, right? Or appearing like an angel of light, everything that you want, but actually they could end up throwing you off course, right? So some of you may be like some kind of cosmic queen, some kind of cosmic princess, king, prince, like royalty, and it's just cloaked right now. Like, yeah, that's in your Akashic records. Oh fuck. Like it reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph and look, gang stalking. Like people have gang stalked your Akashic records, like, or your astrology, your stars, like before you were even born. Like people, like cultic kind of energies could have been reading into your stars, your numerology, your Akashic records, right? You know, like this is how deep this shit goes, and these people, I guess, don't realize like what forces they're being used by. But you have been stalked, like, but I guess it's been hidden from you so that you can like just live your life and become the person and the warrior that you're meant to be, you know. But yeah, like your star family definitely knows that the time where your superpowers are going to come online, like proper is going to happen, right? It could be even happening right now. Like some of you may be experiencing a lot of weird things with your electromagnetic field, like all sorts of weird things. Okay, I'm not even going to get into that right now, but you know, it's because your gifts are activating, and yeah, they're just watching so closely. Like they're so close all the time. Like maybe some of you dream of ships. Some of you may, you know, dream of maybe some of you actually see UFOs. You actually see ships and stuff a lot, like wherever you're at. It's because they are like remote viewing. I don't want to say monitoring spirit, but I'm getting like spying, right? because on top of that, it's like you got the family of light that works for you, right? You work with them, and then you got the family of dark that kind of like monitors you, right? Maybe they cast their spells on you. But yeah, it's like something about like your stars are just incredible, like your astrology, and people have like targeted it. They've read all into your shit before you, like the moment you were born. You know what I mean? And this could be like connected to cults and stuff, but you've been tested, tribe. You've been tested a lot. And yeah, you got people like full fucking gang stalking your destiny, like gang stalking, right? Because you got them healer codes, and you know, I just feel like there is this invisible cloak around you of your true form and your true ability until it's time for you, for the world to receive you. Okay, so because like, you know, you may be very well aware that like a lot of people in this world, not only are their minds like, you know, sick, but their bodies are sick, right? Their love's sick, like in a bad way. You know, people be dying from, who would die from heart, you know, injuries and stuff, because they never get the time to heal, to slow down and like heal their heart from things from their childhood, from their last relationships, right? And you know, like it's almost as if you're a guardian, like you, this is giving fucking guardian of the galaxy. Like, you know what I mean? No wonder you just feel so different from other people, but there's also something very powerful about whoever I'm reading for, like your sexuality, your sexual energy. There's something very, very powerful about it. You may be a coach or a teacher on sexuality, prana, life force energy, tantra, okay? You know, you may have a lot of people try to imitate you if that is you, but you're something special, right? There is nothing and no one in this world that could imitate you, right? Some of you may have a brother that likes to copy you, or an ex-girlfriend that like tries to imitate you. What the hell? Yeah. Shifty is what you call them, you know? It may be a friend, it may be a co-worker, right? Shifty motherfuckers, you know, trying to imitate you, acting like they ain't doing that right in front of your motherfucking face. Like, okay. Like you got that 0 point energy, right? You guys are heavily cloaked. And like I'm saying, if you feel a nudge to do something, to speak about something, to call someone, to tell someone something, like you have to trust that your intuition will never ever like prompt you into doing something unless it's for like angelic justice. You know what I mean? It's not to say that you don't go to shadow side and you can't play with that, but like the angels love you, tribe. The angels love you in everything that you do for them. Every intuitive nudge that you act on, you have no idea, like every time you do it, the angels celebrate. Like they literally celebrate. What do angels drink and celebrate? What are they drinking their tea, man? Tribe, we love you so much and hope this message resonated for you. Let me know if it did, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace to you. Ya spiritual gangsters.